This is very serious, Aiden. You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood, down our main street.
Is she good?
No,
she's not.
She's dead.
This is 14-year-old Aiden Fucci. He's sitting in a police holding room with his own parents a few hours before his classmate's body was pulled from the woods behind their neighborhood.
You were
He
the
was
last
the
one
last one seen with her.
The version of events he is about to give the detectives will not match a single thing investigators find at the scene. It's the night before Mother's Day, May 8th, 2021, in Durban Crossing, a quiet planned community south of Jacksonville, Florida. 13-year-old Tristyn Bailey, a cheerleader and an honor student, sneaks out after midnight. Nobody in her family notices until the next morning when they go to wake her for breakfast and find her bed empty. Her mother searches the house room by room, then calls 911. On that call, she tells dispatch that Tristyn has never snuck out before, that her phone's location sharing has somehow been switched off. Right now, none of that sounds like the start of a homicide investigation. It sounds like a worried mother describing a good kid who's never done this before. Deputies fan out through the neighborhood. A helicopter joins the search that afternoon. However, when investigators start pulling security footage from around the area, one clip stands out. Tristyn walking with someone just after midnight, a classmate from her school, a boy named Aiden Fucci. He's the last person anyone can place her with. A deputy sits down with Aiden as a friend who might know where Tristyn went. Aiden gives him something to work with almost too easily. A trail deep in the woods where kids go to get high. Somewhere she might have wandered off to on her own. It sounds helpful. It's also nowhere near where Tristyn actually is.
There's like a trail that goes super deep down there.
Down into the woods?
It's been.
Okay. Have you heard from her at all? No? Now, down this path that you're telling me about, is this like a place where kids go to like do drugs or drink? What?
It's a place for people to like chill out and do acid or just smoke.
What Aiden has just done is called a false lead offer, and it sends deputies approximately a mile in the wrong direction while buying him time. When Deputy Maloney points out that Aiden's timeline doesn't work, the walk he described would take 28 minutes. Aiden says he got home between 3 and 3:30 a.m. Aiden adjusts on the spot. New version, Tristyn grabbed his genitals. He shoved her. She fell and hit her head. He walked off. He was dizzy from marijuana, he says, so he wasn't sure what happened to her after that. The problem is that every new version gives investigators another detail they can test. Aiden invokes his rights the second he finishes delivering it. He doesn't say another word. There's one more thing that happens at the North Amenity Center before Aiden is transported. Deputy Maloney pats him down. He finds a knife, wooden-handled, folding, Buck brand. He checks it. Nothing obviously wrong. He hands it back to Aiden's father, Jason, who puts it on the bumper of his truck. By the time investigators go looking for that knife an hour later, it's gone. Before the interrogation even starts, Aiden is led into the back of a patrol car. While sitting there, he takes photos and videos and uploads them to Snapchat. In one image, he takes a selfie from the back seat, smiling and flashing a peace sign, with a caption asking if anyone knows where Tristyn is. By the time it reaches investigators, his own classmates have already forwarded that image twice, each one adding their own message on top of his. WTF, Aiden. You were with her, Aiden. You know what happened to her. His friends work out what he's implying faster than the adults around him do. Then his friend from that night is placed in the same car, and the two of them record something together.
For fun in a cop car. Yep. Tristyn. What's up, guys? Yep. Tristyn, if you walk out the
when you see this in a month
assault rifle on this bitch.
Oh my god.
God, dude has like flashbangs and shit back there. It's in a cop car, cuz. Tripping, dude.
A missing 13-year-old girl and two boys treating the back of a police car like content worth filming. When detectives finally take Aiden's phone as evidence, he doesn't stop talking. He just changes how. At 6:06 that evening, a jogger named Daniel calls 911 after finding a female body in the woods off Racetrack Road. Approximately 80 feet from the pond the Schuenberg camera had captured Aiden walking toward at 1:45 that morning. Tristyn Bailey is found on her right side, hair matted red, still wearing the black pink shirt and black sweatpants she'd had on at Trey's house. Ring nearby. Phone. $20. A pink vape. Nothing taken. Nothing moved. This was never a robbery. Nobody committing a robbery would leave a $20 bill and a vape on the ground next to the body. She was stabbed 114 times. 49 of them are defensive to her hands and arms. She fought, and during that fight, the tip of the knife snapped off under the force of a blow and embedded itself in her skull. That fragment, lodged in bone, is going to become the single most important piece of physical evidence in this case. The same night, Aiden is delivered to the CID interview room. His parents are already there. Nobody in this room appears to have fully absorbed that the audio and video recording systems they were told about are still running. They proceed as if they're alone.
What's this place?
It's a holding room.
Hmm.
It's a holding room.
Thank you.
Want to sit down? Have you been asking questions?
Well, they asked like what color is my hair and what color are my eyes and all that, and how tall I am, and then where we lived.
You know they found this girl, right?
Where?
In our neighborhood. Down our main street.
Is she good?
No,
No,
she's not.
she's dead. That's why this is very important. It's all on you right now.
That isn't my problem.
You were
You
the
were
last
the
one
last
with
one
her.
seen with her. So right now, it's facing you right now, son. So however you talk, you breathe, you think, then you respond.
This is very serious, Aiden. You can't act like I don't know. I don't know. You can't, and you can't
You
say nothing
understand
that's
this is
gonna mess you up.
serious? Clearly. You understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everything you say will affect you.
That Snapchat that you did was not very smart.
Not good
either.
at all. Now we have people wanting to burn our house down and our cars down because of that Snapchat thing you did. It's all over. You're all over the internet and everywhere. Social media.
It is on social media. You'll probably come stay with me after we get done with this, just for your well, safe being.
His mother, Crystal, tells Aiden what they found. And what comes out of his mouth next is the detail that investigators are going to replay many times. However, once the questions do turn to that night itself, the story Aiden gives them doesn't match what he told police just hours earlier.
Did you tell them anything different in the cop car that we don't know about? No. Do you know if this girl got picked up?
I told him about her dealer.
You think she got picked up by him?
I mean, probably. She said she wasn't coming home. She said she's gonna find somebody to stay at
After
their
you left her
house.
there walking? Like, you think she got picked up after that? She just kept walking?
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
Do you know if she turned the other direction or she was just still walking behind you?
She pushed her down and then you walked away. We shouldn't be talking in here.
I was just asking what you told the cops. I didn't see
understand.
anything. I was just asking what you told them.
As you walked away, you came straight home. You didn't turn back around and see where she went? What were you doing outside that late at night?
I was at Trey's house hanging out with them.
Did you kiss or do anything with this girl?
Be honest as you can to them.
I kissed
To-
her.
Yes.
Yeah, I kissed her.
Anything further?
Mm-mm.
So your DNA is going to be on her.
It's very
We
serious.
saw your shoes were off on the camera. Why were your shoes off?
Because my feet were hurting. And the shoes give me blisters.
Did you come home and then leave again?
Mm-mm.
Did you sneak back out or you're still at Trey's house the whole day?
I was at Trey's house.
Okay. It's just the one night I didn't ask where you were, so I was wondering.
The dealer Aiden is talking about is a 22-year-old named Carlo, someone he claims Tristyn had been messaging on Snapchat. But when investigators check that story, Carlo never becomes a real lead. There is no corroboration tying him to Tristyn or to what happened that night. Then there are the shoes. Surveillance shows Aiden carrying his white Nikes by hand as he heads home around 3:27 that morning. When he's asked why he wasn't wearing them, his explanation is simple. The shoes were giving him blisters. But from an investigative standpoint, the detail is hard to ignore. If you've just walked through an area where a violent struggle may have taken place, every step can potentially leave something behind, even a trace that connects you to the scene. For investigators, the shoes become another detail that needs an explanation. The focus shifts away from Tristyn's movements and toward the consequences Aiden and his family are now facing.
This is serious, Aiden.
It's very serious.
This is no joke. This is your whole life. Your whole life.
And ours.
And ours. And your brothers and sister. Enough for they can't go to school tomorrow.
Why?
Because the kids will hurt them. They're going to keep them here, right?
I don't know. They don't have no evidence that I know of yet. Unless you know any other thing I don't know.
Hmm?
Did y'all have sex?
Mm-mm.
Did she really grab you and you just really pushed her, or was that?
No, she did.
Okay.
You don't know what happened to her after you pushed her?
Mm-mm.
Did she say ow or get mad?
And she said Aiden. She was like, Aiden. I think I pushed her, but I just told her to F off. And I just walked off.
Do you know what direction she walked in?
Probably the other way, because she wasn't next to me anymore.
You didn't look back or nothing?
Mm-mm.
There's another detail that makes Aiden's version harder to accept. Tristyn isn't the only girl Aiden asked to sneak out that same night either. A classmate later tells detectives he asked her first, that when she said her mother wouldn't let her, he called her names and moved on to someone else. And that's important, because it changes the picture of what happened next. Aiden had been looking for someone to spend time with that night. When that plan went nowhere, Tristyn became the person he contacted instead.
They're searching our house right now.
Why were you down?
Hmm?
Were you what when you got home?
A little bit, yeah.
From what?
Water.
What water?
Water from a cup.
Her cup?
No, water from a cup. A drink.
You spit on yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Fell off my hand.
What a day. What a nightmare.
I just hope I keep waking up.
Me too. We're gonna go home and get your clothes.
What clothes?
The clothes you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be nothing on those clothes, right?
Yes, sir.
You wore khakis or blue jeans?
And blue jeans.
You sure there's nothing on them?
I think so. What?
When we looked on the camera, you were wearing khakis.
And while Aiden is sitting in this room, investigators are already searching his house. They know what the surveillance cameras captured him wearing that night. Investigators recover the khaki pants seen on camera, with blood transfer consistent with Tristyn's injuries. And on the home's own surveillance system, footage shows Crystal picking up a pair of blue jeans from Aiden's room and scrubbing them in the bathroom sink while officers were outside.
Did you see this 20-year-old kid? You didn't get in his car?
I never even saw him before. I just heard about him.
That night?
Hmm?
You just heard about him that night?
Oh no, I've heard about him many times.
Do you have the black car?
I don't know.
Are you not scared?
Not really.
Not really?
I'm a little scared, but
If he didn't do nothing, he'd be worried about.
I know, that's all I was asking.
He didn't do nothing right.
that's all.
It's a hell of a bad time, bad spot. Leaving a 30 girl by herself in the middle of the streets at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever time is not smart, bro. Walking home with her in the middle of the night, that wasn't smart either. You stay away from females. Anything could happen. Did you kiss her this night?
Mm-mm.
This last night?
Mm-hmm.
Or at Trey's house,
Mm-mm.
on the walk. I still see why you kissed her, and then all of a sudden she grabbed you and then you pushed her.
You better find your story and stay to it.
Yep. And I don't like all that switching back and forth stuff.
Think about every question he's going to ask you. And before you answer it, you think about the answer again. The next hour or two.
They're going to make it rough on him. Ask him the same question to make sure he gives them the same answer. They're going to badger you and badger you and badger you and badger you. Till your answer changes. Or even goes off a little bit. Hopefully you don't have to worry about your head.
Who is your phone?
The officer.
Did you get your food at least?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what you get you, so I got you a baconator.
Yeah, that was good.
Did he ask you any questions inside the car?
Mm-hmm. Just about what I look like.
Did you tell Dylan to get Preston?
No, Jacob, or Jimmy went up there and got him. And told him he brought him to his house until you get there.
Dave says it's going to take at least 72 hours to do the autopsy.
It's
This is crazy. So did they ever say why it took you so long to get home?
Mm-hmm.
What?
They asked me why.
Why?
I just walked around.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just walk really slow home?
Yeah.
Everything so far explains how this case falls apart. It doesn't explain why a 14-year-old walks a friend into the woods with a knife in the first place. That answer doesn't come from Aiden at all. It comes from the people who knew him best. Trey, the friend whose house they all gathered at that night, tells investigators it was Aiden who reached out first. Aiden who got Tristyn's number. Aiden who personally talked her into sneaking past her own sister to come hang out. Not the other way around. Not Tristyn chasing Aiden down. He recruited her. Tristyn's best friend Shyla tells investigators that Tristyn had a bad feeling about that night, specifically about hanging out with Aiden. She didn't want Shyla to come. She didn't say why. Shyla also tells investigators something else that doesn't appear anywhere in Aiden's version of events, and something he clearly never expected to make it into a police report. Trey had a video of himself and Tristyn together. He had FaceTimed Aiden during it. Aiden had screen recorded the whole thing and had been using it to blackmail Tristyn, showing it to 7th and 8th graders at their school. Then there's Aiden's girlfriend, Sophie. She tells investigators that Aiden regularly carried 2 knives, one that his stepfather gave him, gray and black, with a skull on the blade, serrated edge. Serrated edge. He called that one picker, the other one wooden-handled, yellow, poker. She says less than a month before the murder, Aiden described exactly what he was going to do. Find someone walking alone at night, take them into the woods, stab them. She didn't take it seriously. She thought it was talk. She also mentions that Aiden had come up behind her before and pretended to slit her throat. And one more thing. Aiden believed Sophie had been hooking up with Trey. He was furious about it. Aiden was arrested the following day. The evidence eventually led prosecutors to charge him with first-degree murder. But before the case ever reached trial, there was another moment that left people questioning what was happening inside Aiden's head.
What's going on? I don't let you demons. I don't let you demons take my soul. You demons want to take my soul away. I don't let you demons steal my soul. I don't know what's going on. What? I see you first. What's going on? What you got going on? Why am I here? I just want to talk to my mom and dad. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
The footage immediately drew attention. To some observers, the behavior looked like an attempt to appear mentally unwell. But at that point, there was no finding that he was faking, and no diagnosis from this hearing alone. A forensic psychologist who was not involved in the case said the behavior could warrant a competency evaluation. Aiden pleaded guilty to first-degree murder. There was no negotiated sentence attached to the plea. Because he was 14 when Tristyn was killed, Florida law made him ineligible for the death penalty, leaving the judge to decide between a lengthy prison sentence and life. The prosecution pointed to the defense wounds as evidence that Tristyn was conscious and fighting for her life during the attack. And then Judge Arlie Smith delivered the final decision.
Mr. Fucci, having entered a plea of guilty to the crime of first-degree murder, I adjudicate you guilty of the premeditated first-degree murder of Tristyn Bailey. I sentence you to life in prison.
On March 24, 2023, Aiden Fucci was sentenced to life in prison. Because he was a juvenile at the time of the murder, his sentence is subject to a review after 25 years. Tristyn was 13, a daughter, a sister, a cheerleader. So what stands out to you most about this case? Is it the story that kept changing every time investigators tested it against the evidence? Let us know what you think in the comments.